And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 3. I'm your host, the RPG guy. So I tried a whole bunch of different things regarding Martina, and finally she moved outside. And here we go. She looks exactly like my mother. And coincidentally, I apparently look like her late daughter. I understand her pain and loneliness, so I wish to be by Chevelle's side for a while. Perhaps I can ease her pain by doing so. It did cross my mind that I might be doing more harm than good for Chevelle. When you're down in the dumps, it makes you want to cry out emotionally to someone. And since I have been treated very kindly by others, I wanted to give something back. And now she's repeating. So here's the deal. I actually tried all these different things in the game to get her to move, and she wouldn't fucking move. So what I ended up having to do was just reload the game. So I made a save outside Humphreys Peak. I reloaded, walked in, and there she was. Not there, not in the house anymore, and instead in the fountain. So if that's one of the reasons you guys are getting stuck on that side quest, I think I found your solution. So as you can see, she has moved. And so we're gonna just finish out this quest, and then we're gonna look at another one that I've neglected to do. And most of you were probably sitting there going, why haven't you done it? And that's a good question there. That's a good point. I haven't done it. It's the Gunner's Heaven. Or Haven. Hey, Gunner's Heaven. And Gunner's Heaven is still up for debate whether it's worth doing or not. But you get an EX file key from it. There's two really good boss fights in there, technically. That just will swarm you with delicious XP. It'll be better than anything else you can get. So if you're trying to, you know, min-max your levels and stuff, you know, that's the best way to do it. Not gonna lie. Now, I want to say... she's supposed to be here, but sometimes she doesn't show right away. Sometimes you have to rest. But with that said, if we need to rest, we'll go to Boot Hill or something and do it. It's free there. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt kind of a side quest, you know, to a degree. Because you don't know the mechanics that get her to move, and the mechanics that get her to show up somewhere. And that ends up playing into this. So, like, if I don't see her after a while, we'll have to, like, reload the game or something. But we'll make a save before we do it, because... we'll make a save because that way we don't lose any of our progress, right? And it's weird how they want to do the progression of time. I wonder if somebody actually would take the time to look into the mechanics of how that works. And see if it's kind of a issue with, like, reloading the game counts as this much time. Sleeping in an inn counts as this much time. Very similar to somebody did the algorithm for the Secret Garden. And I'm wondering if Martina has an algorithm that she goes by. Or if it's just kind of hit and miss when she moves. Because it's like I said, she's not at Humphreys Peak anymore. But she wasn't in Jolly Roger either. Which is her next location, if I'm not mistaken. It's either that or Ballack Rise, and I'm pretty sure it's Jolly Roger. Because the two weirder locations that are further out are usually near the end of this side quest, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, there she is. Oh, Lord in high heaven, I thank thee for sharing thy water with me. Oh, hi there, folks. Long time no see. We've had quite a dry spell, so it's hard to scoop up any water. But if we start believing that this well never gives us any water, we would be less than gracious. Makes me sound smart, doesn't it? Actually, Chevelle told me that. Chevelle sent me a letter to thank me, so I wrote this in reply. So glad we ran into each other in the wasteland. I won't forget how we cheered each other up. Okay, so now she's repeating the dialogue. We need to make sure she moves on. Trying to show you how to get all the EX file keys. Like, the EX file key for the secret garden is to just max out the breeding of every plant. And that's just time consuming. Okay, it's you know, it's not in a bad way. I showed you guys the trick to maxing out how to max out stuff in there, so it's not that hard for you. Shouldn't be that hard for you guys. Okay, so she has moved on. Yay! Since we're here, we'll take a rest. I don't care if we spend a few bucks. And I think all that we have left is the mini carrot and the tiny flower. The mini carrot actually doesn't take that long to do. The tiny flower takes a little bit of time, but no more time than the mega berry. Mega berry is the hardest thing to breed, and that and the full carrots. So the fact that we got the hardest stuff bred and done should really mean something. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through the trouble to get it. We're not going for 100% run this playthrough. Maybe sometime I will do a 100% run of this on the Twitch channel or something. But you know, not for what it's worth for you guys. It doesn't make sense to waste your guys' time with that. You know, you're more into the story, and since Martina's side quest has a story of its own, it makes sense, right? So here we are in Ballack Rise. Let's see if we can find Martina again. She should be here. You would think. One of the other signs that she's in the area, too, is you'll notice some characters sometimes are in different locations than they normally are. Not that 100% helps, but it's a nice notion. To remind you about it. I don't see her here. Let's check. The saloon. I forget where she shows up here. I thought it was outdoors. Could be wrong. Stay here. Not that I don't think it works though, but we'll see. Oh yes it does. Look at that. There she is right there. I looked so hard for the thing he dropped, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm good at finding stuff, but this village was tough. So sorry I couldn't find your present. Let's say give your mom this flower here in my bag. It wasn't expensive or anything, but it's pretty right? Excuse me. It'll warm her heart, I'm sure. If I could give this for you to give to your mom, I'll be happy. Tell her how much I care, okay? So sorry I couldn't. Okay. Sorry about that sneeze, guys. Whew. So we'll leave the town, make sure she's gone. We'll go somewhere free to rest. We'll go to Humphrey's Peak, and then she's gone. Alright, so now she should be on her way to Laxus Land. We'll sleep there like 2 times or something. And that ought to get her there. And we're then going to be at the kind of the final portion of this stupid side quest. And it is kind of dumb. Not in a bad way or anything, but the way that it... in the means at which you have to get Martina to move from place to place. Especially Humphrey's frickin' Peak. The fact I had to reload the game, and then she finally moved out from the house to the little fountainy thing, or whatever you want to call it. It looks more like a shrine. It looks like a shrine, but when you look at it really close, you can see there's water in it. That's why it's a fountain. But look, I used to think it was like a shrine or something. Anyway, but yeah, that was just the worst. Alright. Stay one more time. I'm trying to stay away from Basker Colony because we are very close to endgame, and that will start and initiate some of the endgame stuff, which I don't want the game to do. Hence why I'm using Humphreys Peak as our hub right now. Alright, so now we go to Laxus Land. Hopefully she's there. And that's when a lot of the big stuff starts to go down as far as this quest goes. And there's going to be a thing where we're going to have to rest several times to make the passage of time kind of work. And I don't know why I'm having that graphical glitch. This is not emulated by any means, so maybe it's just my copy. If anybody else has that glitch, let me know in the comments. Alright, so she should be inside the inn on the second floor. Yes, she is, and she has found her sick mom. Alright, so let me explain this really quick. We need to talk to her until something specific is made a point of. No, Mom, don't leave me. Please wake up. I went through all this work to find you. Ian found a letter from Auntie that will get us back to the store, so please come back home. I can't believe there's no doctor here with my mom so sick. What should I do? I don't know what to do. I don't want my mom to die. Okay, so she repeats the dialogue. And the clue is there's no doctor. Well, we met a doctor in Humphreys Peak. It was the lady that Martina really, really likes, Chevelle. So let's go see Chevelle. Let's go to Humphreys Peak. And so obviously this is a quest you need to do with the teleport order, because flying between all of this would be insane. Not literally, but it would be quite annoying. What? Martina's mother is sick and there's no doctor there? Thank you for letting me know. I will head to Laxus Land right away. Okay. It only happens in that menu. It's so strange. Alright. Let's do this. I mean, I've gotten used to it, but man, would that be annoying for most people. Alright, so now we need to talk to everyone here until they just have nothing new to say. I wanted to talk about all the people I met on my journey once I found you, Mom, but I can't stop crying. I don't know what to say. Martina, I will see you again, right? Okay. Martina, help cheer your mom up. I'm sure she'll hear your voice. Believe in her, child. Are you sure? Okay, so her. That's pretty much it then. Let's go back to Humphreys Peak and sleep for a while. And we're gonna do about 10 sleeps or so. Should do it. Like I said, even alongside the secret garden, this usually works. So, usually. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and teleport to Humphreys Peak. And we'll make sure we stay a few times. We're going to do 10. 10 is a safe number. 10 is a guaranteed number that usually will work. Ooh. This is what, the second one? I might have needed to go to Claiborne, but we're already here. We'll do this really quick. And this is the third one. It doesn't matter if I do more, so... The fourth one... The fifth one... That's the sixth one. The seventh one. The eighth one. The ninth one. The 10th one. Alright, so let's go see. If not, we need to go back to Claiborne. I think I forgot to talk to what's his name. One of the guys in Claiborne. Worst case is I gotta do that again, but I won't make you guys sit through that. Through 10 more rests. You sat through these 10. So I consider that to count. To Laxus Land. No way could we have done this alone, so I don't want to let you down. I know you're trying so hard, Mom. Remember, I'm always here by your side. Came this far because we helped each other. Okay, so repeated. Bertina, help cheer your mom up. I'm sure she'll hear your voice. Huh? Woo! Woo! Hold on a second. We can't stay here. So yeah, she hasn't moved on yet. So let's go warp back. This can be an issue. This can be a mild issue. She said something different, but she didn't say what we needed her to say. So, and we know we're done in Laxus Land when she says she's moving on. Again, I know that's very... Where is it? Ugh. There it is. I know it's very ambiguous, kind of. It's like I don't want to give it away, but pretty much. But I'll just say this: when she says she's gonna head to Claiborne, is pretty much when we can, you know, go on and do that. But not enough time has passed, even though we slept 10 times. So we obviously got to sleep a little bit more. So we'll sleep 2 more times, just to be sure. Okay. Like anytime I open the app, whether it's the regular map or the teleportation map, that screen thing starts happening. I wonder if it's because I'm playing on a PlayStation 2 on a high def TV or something. All right. Same shtick. So we will do another 10 sleeps. I've done 2 already. I'm going to count those 2, but let me go ahead and do some more sleeps. I'm not going to make you guys sit through it. Alright, so we've gotten to this point here. I'm so happy now we can go back to Claiborne together. Thank you, Chevelle, Ian, and everyone for helping me. It was all because of you, and I'm glad I found the strength inside me to come all this way. Okay, so she mentions Claiborne. Thank you so much for all you've done for me and Martina. Stop by the saloon in Claiborne. We'll welcome you with open arms. It's been a while since I worked so hard, but I'm glad I could save a life. It's been so long, I almost forgot how good it really feels. So, yay. So, pretty much we're in the closing segments here. It took about 10 sleeps at the, at not Basker either, Humphreys Peak, to knock that out. Not that it matters where you sleep, you're just trying to create the illusion of the passage of time. So, yeah. So, now we need to go to Claiborne. I don't think we need to let time pass. We'll see. But let's go to Claiborne and get what we've been working our butts off for by this point. For crying out loud. Ugh. And there you go. You'll notice that the bartender is gone. And it's Milo. I was shocked to learn at what my sister had done, but still, I trust my sister. Martina's the one who suggested we go find her and start over. My daughter looked me straight in the eye and said, if you give it your best, your feelings will become known. That's when it occurred to me that I had never expressed my true feelings to my sister. I too wish to live with Myra again so that we may work on sharing our feelings. Pretty much, because maybe this story is not very clear, is that Milo and Martina used to actually run this saloon, and then the sister kind of corruptedly took it over and kind of kicked them out. And then obviously she goes on this quest to find her mother, and then she finds her mother eventually in Laxus Land, and then all that stuff goes down. So that's really what it is. Thanks to all of you, my mom and I have safely returned to Claiborne. Wish I could repay you for your kindness and support. Oh yes, I found this key during my travels, but I would like you to have it. Isn't it sparkle mystifying? So there's another EX file key. So there's also the EX file key and Little Twister in the saloon there, or in the black market that you can save up the money for and buy if you want. To me, I just don't care. But you could buy that EX, again, 100%er. If you want to do that, you got to make that much money and buy it. Let's go ahead and head to Gunner's Heaven at this point. Now this could take a few attempts, so bear with me, but we're going to go ahead and get another side quest done if we can. If it becomes too much of a hassle in the little bit of time that we have left, I'll just explain to you what you need to do. And when I mean hassle, I mean like just things keep constantly going wrong. But one thing we will do is we will make a save after all that. And let's do... Well, I guess... I thought I did the Journeyman League. What the crap is this? Okay, we gotta do it and we get the sonar kit. Oh, I thought we already had that, but whatever. I'm not gonna bother. I don't really care. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this one. I guess I haven't done this one now that I think about it, but whatever. It's not going to matter all that much. It's Mystic of Full Carrot. Ooh, let's do... I don't know. You know what? Still stand by what I said. There. Yeah, we have 20 rounds to win this, so it shouldn't be hard. Okay, maybe it will be. They have more health than I thought. But we know Gallows is gonna go first, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Lame. Alright, now they're just pissing me off. We're pretty loaded on full carrots. I'm not having any luck right now. Okay. There we go. Let's move on. I see. See if we can gang up on one. Get him. Should be able to beat this last one. Nope. Come on, Jet, finish this fucking battle. The next few can be powered through. Alright. Let's do it. And he's down. One round, so that saved us a lot of time with the enemies that had multiple. Oh boy. Let me see here. There is a reason I am doing this, by the way. A good reason. Status lock, gallows. Got him. So we'll be done in this round, and then we have one more round, which is probably easily the hardest. Got him. Alright, let's head to the last round. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, we'll do that. I don't have a lot of summons left. Let's make sure he has the most strongest one available to him. Actually, what we should do is this. Because there's so many of them, we need to kill them as quickly as possible. Since you guys haven't gotten to see a lot of the summoning, this is really the chance you're going to get to see a lot of that. So you can see Jet gets unlimited turns at this point. Not technically, but somewhat interestingly he can. And 2 are down. And we're pretty much ready to win this. And that'll be all she wrote. Not too shabby. And we get 3 acorns, a grab bag, Gimel, and okay, so that made it worth it. The sonar kit I never got a chance to explain very much. The sonar kit, remember when I was complaining how I couldn't find overworld treasures? That's pretty much the solution. Really quick, before we continue on, let's use our growth eggs. I know this seems like a strange place to do it, but we're going to get everybody up to about 4. Except maybe Clive. We might only do 2 with Clive. Well, we'll do 3 with Clive. So let's go ahead and rest. And now we're going to be doing a weird little thing coming up. So hang on. Hold on tight. Hold on to my butt. La, 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 la. Let's go ahead and make a save, because saving is your friend. So now we're going to go into the next one, the Master League, which is the hardest of the 3 leagues. As far as my suggestions for it is going to be a lot of the reason why I use the growth eggs. There's going to be a lot of moving around of summoning and things and whatnot. And in this case, so let's get started, shall we? Strangely enough, we're going to Mystic an Earth Gem. We can't do replay. We don't have enough FP. Then you know what we should do is we should wait on that. Let's Mystic a full carrot. Meh. Summon Terror Roar. We should at least kill one of them. Now we only have 15 turns to do this, so this is less turns than before. Luckily, we should be okay. For 3 of the fights we should be able to do in about a round or so. Within 2 rounds. The last one is the hardest one by far. So that's the one you got to be careful with. That'll make more sense once we get there. And all of these dudes hit with status effects pretty much. So have fun with that. Only one left, you say? So this will be pretty much done. It's Clive. Unless Clive misses, he should get the kill. Sweet. So that took what? 2 rounds? Maybe 3? I think it took 2. Whichever. Lustjaw. Because they're weak to darkness. So that's done. Let's keep going. Oh, not a lucky card. Full carrot. Gatling. Since he got status lock, that's not going to work. That's why we did it. And he's toast. 1 more to go. Or 2 more, actually. We're almost there. Alright, so this one's a little tricky, but it's not that hard to do. Let's Mystic a full carrot. Status lock. Gallows. Extension permanence. You'll bury random person. You'll see why. Sweet. And we're good to go. So now next round we're going to end this and then go into the final fight, which is easily the hardest one in the entire Gunner's Heaven. We're going to have Jet reload, and Gatling. As you can see now, his form has opened wide. We now have the means to damage him. So no matter what, the easiest thing to do is this, because he's got a lot of HP. It's almost 30 grand or so. So if you want to beat him fast, you pretty much have to rely on finest arts. And he's down. And then the last one is easily the hardest of all. It is going to be, and I'll explain why, but there's multiple enemies. They each have boss level amounts, or no, I'm sorry, there's one. But he has boss level amount HP, but he can only be hit with summons. And it's a random one at that. So let's go ahead and use elements that are not easily acquired here to figure out what element he's weak to. And then attack with that, really, is the best we can do. Go ahead and have him use full carrot on himself, because then we might shift whoever's got the summon that he's weak to. I think it can change. Though there is one thing we will do that he's not immune against. You see, he flings around instant death. One of the things I think we can do is, I think even though he's immune to all physicals, lock on is glitched. And you can actually hit him with lock on. So he's been hit by light and darkness. So we'll have Virginia and Gallows do light and darkness. We'll have Clive do lock on, because he'll do a lot of damage with that. So we'll summon Lustjaw. We don't know if fire will work. Replay Virginia. Why not, I guess. He doesn't have that summon, does he? So reload. Because finest arts will not work on this dude. But as soon as Clive gets a chance to attack, which is next round, he'll probably do a good amount of damage. And we'll put replay on Clive as well. It's a skill we don't use very often, but when we do, it's pretty good, as you can see here. But we don't have the FP to do it, so I take back what I said. That was a bad idea. But Clive has the means to do it. So let's use Clive. You might even be able to kill him with lock on, because he's gonna hit it with 2, plus the damage that's already been done. Oh yeah, he'll finish him now right here. And that's all she wrote. Now, did we do it is the real question. I believe we won. So seed powder, nectar, holy root, lucky card, relic coin. That's an infinite Gimmel coin. And 30 grand. Sweet. So we made us some good money so far, but we're not done yet. Let's rest. We're not done yet. It'll be a long episode, guys. Hang in there. Alright, so we need to go through here. No, wait a minute. I forget where we're supposed to go. It's through one of these. Because we're gonna get to talk to the dude in charge here. Here he is. Finally, the day has come. Growing impatient with every fight. I am the Lord of the Universe. I am the Leveler, the Presence who controls creation. I have witnessed your deeds, heroes. Here is the ultimate reward, the right to challenge me. All life yearns for power, and those who have power are tempted to use it. Silently, the match has already begun. Pour yourself into the fight. I assume you're ready. We healed, so we should be. Even if we're not, this isn't much of a fight, so yeah. So there he is, in all of his quote-unquote glory. Really quick, let's make sure that Virginia goes last. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then what I want to do is status lock. Live. Let's do hyper Gatling. But there is another fight here as well that's harder than this. So be prepared. This is a good warm-up, as they say in the old country. Okay. Let's pop a lucky card because the XP here is actually pretty good. Same with the Gela card. And then we'll full... Ooh, you know what? Let's change the turn order, though. Boop, 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 boop. That's fine. That's fine, but we want Clive to go before Gallows. So, lucky card. Gela card. Full carrot on Clive. Because we need Clive to start doing back-to-back Gatlings. Because this dude has lots of HP. So, just saying. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. It wasn't that bad. Nice. What was I doing with you? Wait a minute. How did I set it up? Jets last, okay. And then, guys, I know it's another long episode, but we're trying to get these side quests kind of all done here. That way we don't have to worry about it later. And by the way, there's another boss after this. Might take 2 more finest starts and then the battle's gonna be over. I know, they're rough, aren't they? Let's do it. And that's all she wrote. And we get Dist Dims, which is meh. But it's the only one in the game, so you may as well just get it, right? I think it helps you recover your migrant count, but at this point in the game, who cares? Look at that Gela, though. 432,000 with a double Gela. 90,000 XP multiplied by almost 3 for some characters. Woo! 73 and 4 brings us up to 76 for some characters, and 75. Jet's the furthest behind. He's going to get all the extra stuff, I think. I'm defeated. Defeated is freedom. Knowing freedom is knowing the joy of being released. All life yearns for power. Those with power attempted to use it. So yeah, we beat the crap out of this guy. How he turned into a giant monster, I don't want to know. Alright, so we've done that. But there's even a harder dude here. He's argued to be one of the hardest side bosses. That's not Raguel Regala, though some people argue he is harder than Raguel Regala. No. Ragu's got... He's a freaking nut. He's nuts. He's absolutely nuts. The amount of prep we need to do to beat this next one is going to be rough. Yeah, some people gain 2 levels after that fight. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, to get to the next one... Possessed by Lord, I knew there was something odd about him. Unlike you, yeah, I saw that. And what a fight. Thanks to you, I feel like a warrior again. How about you and me in the ring? Not as any division fighter, but as my old name. Bad news. Yep. The old legend or the possibilities of the future. So, bad news is bad news. He is rough, and he flings around status effects like it's nobody's fucking business. On top of that, he's going to be fast. And really, really going to beat us down here. So we need to status lock characters that we know we need to get through. We need to pop shield because he's going to hit that hard. Even at these high levels, he's pretty beastly. And we're going to want to use Quicken on Virginia to ensure that she always goes first. Look at, she's faster than Virginia and he can cause confusion. Hence why we got to do this. Even next round, I may even consider using Accelerator on Jet. Well, I can't at this point, but let's see. Status lock protects Clive. Yeah, this battle's rough. Luckily, he still did what I asked him to do, so that worked out. And oh, because the full carrot keeled it. That's good. So we will accelerate to get Gallows permanent status lock. We gotta guarantee that for him. We don't have a choice in the matter here. Mystic, lucky card, cast, status lock. Oh, no. Accelerator, status lock on Gallows. Have him pop permanence at this point. Everything else doesn't matter once that goes off. And then may as well Gatling and get this out of the system here. Then we can start getting his finest arts ready, and then this battle will start to more or less even itself out. But those status locks are important because he causes confusion, and I think he can cause amnesia, which defeats the purpose of a lucky card, and he gives really good XP, so we don't want to miss out on that. Yeah, you heal yourself for nothing, sir. And he has about 100 grand more than the last boss we fought. No joke. Good, alright. We gotta be weary of that. Let's go ahead and Mystic. Let's use a Gela card, because I don't think we did. Decelerate, though I don't think it would really ever connect. And for what it's worth, we'll do nothing, I think, with him. Who got hit? Somebody got hit. Clive got hit. Nice dodge. And I'm serious. A lot of people have said to me that bad news is really hard. I don't know why. I've never had any problems with bad news personally, so you know, I don't know where the phobia of him comes from. So Jet, Gallows, Clive, confirmed. We will Mystic a full carrot. Gatling. 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 It's not a lot of damage, but it all adds up in the end. The counter Tomahawk may not make it worth it. He's just healing it anyways. Nice. Same shtick. Wish they'd just let you find a way to leave it that way. But no. Derby dee derby dee derby dee derby dee derby dee derby dee derp. He kicked it at us. We find so many hard battles at this point. It's like Ragu still takes the cake. I'm gonna have to tell my buddy he's like, Ragu's actually hard. Bad news is harder. I'm gonna have to punch him right in the jejunum for his nonsense. You need to be pretty much level 100 to beat Ragu or Regala. So the idea that bad news is harder is absolutely absurd. Should take about 1 or 2 more of these finest starts to win. And there it is, the EX file key. We get 100,000 XP multiplied by the multiplier, plus 480,000 Gela. Hot diggity damn. Characters at 77, 76, and Jet respectively trying to get to 75 almost. Which we have enough grab bags, I think we can do it. Woo-wee. It helps being ripped like the Hulkster, brother. But yes, that is it for Gunner's Haven. And another EX file key is in storage and lockdown for us. Lockdown and done. Which is important. So with that said, we have a ton of money to burn. And I'm gonna know what I'm going to burn it on, you know, in all fairness. But look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, we have over 1 million Gela. So that's how you get 1 million Gela right there from those 2 fights back to back, pretty much. Before we end the episode, I know it's a really long episode. I do apologize, guys. I know you guys are toughing it through it as best as you can. We're going to hit the little twister. And we're going to buy that EX file key. Oh, you bet your ass we're buying that EX file key, for fuck's sake. Come on. We've come this far, baby. Yeah! We've come far, you know, with all of our money and everything else. The other thing you may want to consider doing is, if you're going to prepare and do the Ragu Regala fight, I will give you the best informational tips I can give you. And really what it comes down to... Oh, look who it is. I can't believe I was found out, but I have to hand it to Martina and Milo. They're both so nice. They even wrote me a letter offering to live together again. So that's what happened to her scheming bullshittery. Anyway, let's head this way. But my suggestion is, if you want to beat the Ragu Regala fight, you need every elemental resistance. Every single element you must be immune to. Primarily for his second form, not his first form. His first form, you only need to be immune to... Where is the... There it is. You only need to be immune to the fire. Okay? And you gotta be able to get all your buffs in and all that stuff too. So it's not that it's all... And so you need to sell off all... You need to acquire all elemental rings. Once they are all acquired, you need to make sure every character has immunity to every element. And you may actually stand a chance to beat them. Like I said, one of these days I might actually give it a shot. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3... Oh, 4,909,000. Never mind. I thought it was 500. I thought with 1 million we'd have enough. Never mind. It was 10 million. It was 99 million Gela. So we need more Gela. That actually is even further more depressing than I thought. So we'd have to go and deal with creeping chaoses and stuff, and I'm not going to do that to get that kind of money. That it is possible. People have done it. I've done it. It's pretty much doable grinding all the way up to level 99 to 100, because you may believe max out at level 100, but it's getting up to that level. You will accumulate that kind of money in that time. All right, really quick, let's finish out a few other things. The secret garden, and we may as well finish upgrading everybody's arms, except Gallows. I don't use his arms, but it's really just Jet who still has upgrades available, and he doesn't even have that many anyway. Harvest. Oh my god, 80 mega berries from all that fighting and all of that sleeping and running around. All right, so anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and when we come back, I think I'm pretty much ready to get us moving forward in the game. Where we're gonna go to end game, I think we're gonna start that route. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for putting up with another long episode. I hate to do that to you guys, but it's all side questing stuff I want to get done in one go. So but better done than not done. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you next time.